I'm glad you came back. Can I share something with you? I saw something online the other day, and I had to stop and really look at it. Now, if you work with fabric, you're going to understand exactly what I'm about to say. I was looking through an online magazine, and they had a feature on a fully handmade men's suit. Now, when I say suit, I'm talking about a tailored jacket, sharp lapels, clean shoulders, matching trousers. Everything is structured the way it's supposed to be. And this was not thrown together. This was measured, cut, and sewn with intention. The seams were straight, the lining sat smooth, the edges were clean, and the whole suit held its shape like it knew it had somewhere to be. And I said, now this is handmade. Because sometimes people hear handmade and they think uneven, they think rushed, they think something was just put together. No, not this. This right here was precision work. And I kept looking at it, zooming in on the stitching, checking the corners, watching how the fabric lay across the chest. And I said, somebody took their time with this. Because fabric does not sit like that by accident. You do not get clean lines like that without doing something right. And that is what caught my attention. Now here is where it got interesting. Because the article started talking about how this suit represented the rise of handmade luxury. And I said, all right, I hear you. But let me say this. Handmade does not just become luxury because somebody said it is. It becomes that when the work speaks for itself. And this suit, it spoke. Now here is the part people do not see. That clean finish, that sharp edge, that smooth lining. That did not come from rushing. That came from slowing down, checking your work, and doing it again if you had to. Because I promise you, somewhere in that process, something did not line up the first time. And whoever made that suit fixed it. They did not fold it. They did not hide it. They did not say, that is good enough. They corrected it. And that is what makes the difference. Because handmade work can be excellent. It can be clean. It can be structured. It can look just as good or better than anything factory made. But only if the person doing it respects the process. Now I sat back and thought about that for a minute, because a lot of people, they want that finished look, but they do not want that process. They want the clean seams, but not the careful stitching. They want the sharp edges, but not the patience it takes to get there. And it does not work like that. What you saw in that suit was not just a skill. It was discipline. It was somebody taking the time to do it right, even when they did not feel like it. If you want your work to look better, slow down. Pay attention to your edges, your seams, your details, because that is what people see, even if they do not know what they are looking at. I know you have seen something like that before, something clean, something sharp, something that made you step your game up. What did you think when you saw it? Go ahead and leave me a comment below. If you like what I am saying, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. Make something, fix something, do something, and be proud of it. And remember, your work does not have to be rushed. It just has to be right.